Major League Baseball, we're talking about how to beat that bookie, another edition of Smash and Grab. I'm back with my partner in crime, Drew Martin out of Atlanta. First and foremost, Drew, nice call last night under 11.5. Got a little scary there in the 8th or the 9th, but you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you beat that bookie by a half a run, 1 run, or 20,000 runs. A W is a W when you beat the book. Now, with that being said, we got a different angle today. There's some breaking news about the Dodgers pitcher, Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is going to be shut down for a little while. How long, we don't know, but we do know that it's going to change quite a bit as far as maybe fading this team. This is a team that's off to a 53-42 start, and they're actually overachieving because they changed managers. They went through a lot of changes and had a bunch of early injuries. This team has 5 starting pitchers on the DL. All right, that's a whole rotation, and they have 9 pitchers total right now active on that are not active. They're on the DL. So I don't know, Drew. I think there's a lot of opportunity to start fading this team in the second half here. What are your thoughts on Kershaw, and what are your thoughts on possibly fading the Dodgers?
Well, Brenner, I mean, it's kind of a crazy situation there in L.A. You know, Kershaw, I guess he's been out since June 26th, out for the foreseeable future with this back issue. It's kind of promising that it's not an elbow or shoulder issue, but at the same time, I mean, he's out anyway. Dave Roberts just confirmed. As far as their internal prospects, you know, Ross Stripling, he was a guy that I kind of looked to bet on. And then you also got Julio Urias. He should get a call up as well. But you got to remember, he's only 19 years old, pretty raw. He is also going to have an innings limit. So as far as betting this team going forward, I mean, they're going to have to show some promise here with the starters. I'm not so sure that they got the money to make some trades. So we're also going to have to watch out in that market as well, Brenner.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And you know, with Julio Urias, as Pistol Pete likes to say, yeah, they probably don't want to pull him up, but they may have to. And again, you touched on it, 19 years old, they're going to limit his pitch count because had these other injuries not occurred, they were planning on pretty much shutting him down. All right, and not only that, you have your problems with your pitchers' injuries. You also have a ton of injuries in the field itself. So with that being said, you know, this team has got to start turning the other way, I would think. 53-42, 11 of those wins coming right off of Kershaw, so you will have an impact there. I don't know how it's impacted the futures bet, and at this point I don't know that they've even made an adjustment because we don't know his return. What are your thoughts as far as just mental mojo? This team may be now questioning itself as it has a decent record at 53-42.
Question marks could always be there, and I mean, as far as the futures market, I haven't seen a new number posted, but you know, just going into tonight, they did get Bud Norris. He's had a hot hand of late, so going against the Nationals tonight could be a telling sign. I mean, they have had trouble hitting lefties though, so going up against Gio Gonzalez might be tough. But if they can turn that around, I think that Bud Norris can find them some wins. So, but yeah, Brenner, it's going to be a tough go for them, and I think they're going to look for it on the trade market.
Yeah, there's no doubt. They have to be buyers because they're doing too well. Their record's too good for them to, think about not making a run for it. And also, with that being said, I think I'm going to play them tonight because usually when you get news like that, and it kind of came out pretty big today, all right, it spreads throughout the locker room. It may affect some other guys, and obviously there's 2 ways they can handle it. They can say, hey, heck with it. We got enough talent here, and they can just shine, or they can mentally let themselves get into their head and then maybe kind of backdrop a little bit. I think Gonzalez, even though he's hurt me a lot this year, they do struggle against left-handed pitching, and believe it or not, they struggle at home against left-handed pitching. So I think Washington's a little overdue for a big night, and I think I'm going to jump on it, although Bud Norris has done a fine job in filling in. So with that being said, we'll see what happens, and viewers, check it out because Drew and I are going to keep you posted on a daily basis, and also check out our plays on the Dodgers, whether we're fading them or if we're going to look to maybe use them and back them because of some situations. We will keep you posted. And with that being said, hey, Drew, have a great day. Beat your book, and I'll talk to you again real soon.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.